Welcome to the 9PL podcast, where we deep dive into the world of the Your Hub Nines Premier League and bring you the latest updates, insights, and discussions. Today, we are interviewing Sydney Qualifying Team FTA with Chris Scanlan.
Yes, sir.
And Geoff Daniela. Boys, welcome.
Ants, how you going?
Not really welcome, actually. I'm in your home territory here. But yeah, introduce yourselves. Tell us about FTA and share us the background of it, how it's begun, what it's all about, and the mission.
You can quickly introduce yourself.
My name's Geoff Daniela. So I do a bit of coaching. I work for St Mary's Rugby League Club, local club here in the area, as their community and development manager, just helping our young players, I guess, reach their full potential. If they want to go up and play in the NRL, well, then there's a pathway for them as well. If they don't, well, then they can just enjoy it and have fun with their friends. So,
You St Mary's Junior?
yeah. Played at St Mary's as a kid as well.
Got a statue at the front now.
I thought that bronze one at the front.
Yeah, got a statue there now. So
Now it's Michael Jennings and Bryce Cartwright.
Sorry, man. I'm Chris. Just a standard bloke from the area. What's it called? We were talking about FTA and how it all started. So FTA it's been a saying in our area for a long time. And Ty Bam Bam, current UFC fighter, he's also a cousin of mine, but he founded the brand, and has just been that type of person to represent our area, our hood, wherever he's gone. And he put myself, my brother Oz, and wife T onto the brand, and we sort of brought the vision to life and revolutionized it to what it is today. FTA, we deliver like programs all across Western Sydney that blend sport, culture, leadership, just opportunity, really. It's something that we're very proud of. And you can see there's so much, there's a lot of trouble out in Western Sydney. And so our job, or what we're trying to achieve and trying to do, is trying to create more opportunities for our kids to make better decisions in life, create more opportunities for them to be successful in life. And if not successful, just stay out of trouble, really. It's been hard, but it's been fulfilling as well. There's a lot of joy in what we do, and we're very happy. And that's just a brief overview of what it is.
Yeah. What are the types of initiatives, I suppose, that you do? I've seen a lot of it online, but just for the general punter who doesn't know, what are some of the initiatives that you do to use as a conduit to make change and or to provide further impact for the youth out in the West?
Yeah.
Or even the adults as well, because arguably there'd be a lot of adults who'd be making changes due to what you guys do.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So I've got to mention that it started off as a volunteer-based program. Like, it was just a volunteer-based community thing. And now it's just become a platform where everyone's like sort of just proud to represent the area. But the stuff that we've been doing is like, we've been running sporting clinics. We've got to mention our touch games in Tregear, tag games in Hebersham, like just all these things that we've been able to pop up and do, and have people feel welcome to and come along and participate in. I guess that's where, how would you say it? Like, sorry, I'm trying to think of some words.
No, you're right.
Yeah, but
This is probably underplaying it a lot. But I guess what FTA have done for the area, Chrissy's talked about the clinics that they do. Every sort of holidays, there's touch clinics, tag clinics, rugby league clinics. You got some of the high profile boys that have come out of the area that come back and give back as well. He's touched on Bam Bam, but also the NRL boys. Some of the boys that are playing there tonight, like Gritter's massive and coming back. Romy, Bizza, Spence as well. And a lot more of those boys just coming back and giving back because they see themselves in there as well.
Yep.
And I guess, speak for Romy, but his son's also coming through as well. And for him to give back, he sees himself in that light as well. So, like Chrissy's explained it, but until you get out to one of those clinics and you see the vibe and you see all the kids, and then when you see those boys turn up to the clinics, and the vibe just goes to another level, and kids want to show off, they want to do that big pass or they want to do the in and away step, defend and stuff like that. So I guess it's just giving those kids an opportunity to showcase their talent. Just like when I was a kid, there wasn't much of that. Like there was Oztag, there was touch, there was tricky touch. We all used to go, used to play like 50 on 50 touch on a baseball field. And you just, if you got a run, you probably got one run in the whole time. But it wasn't about that. It was about connection and coming together, communities. It was always in the middle in Tregear or Hebbo Park where all the kids from the area just congregated there, meet each other, and then you go out and you just showcase what you had. So, that's a lot to do with what FTA have just taken it to another level now. So
100%.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, I find it fascinating that, when you're running events or anything that you're trying to draw a community to, normally you result back to experience. And, there's a baseball field, playing touch with 30 on 30. You can't, break away, but you've then separated your time from actually going and doing an alternative.
Yeah.
So without you even knowing, in your subconscious, you're sitting there going, I love this. This is mad. I got one run and I've been here for 3 hours, but I had so much fun. And even though it's hard, it's still worth doing. So you putting those events on and creating the community aspect, whether it be as young as a, under sevens junior and or up to your teenagers, they've actually got someone to go and see and role models to be around, and adults themselves as well. I've always been the person who actually needs to see it. Like I need to visualize what I want to do, what I want to see, what I want to be. And I think that, regardless of them being a child or an adult, you guys are certainly setting a great example, albeit with all the temptations that are around, whether you're in Western Sydney, country Queensland or any community, it's all relevant. But, I think you'd mentioned it before. I think Chris is sort of underselling it because it speaks through the volumes on the socials. I'm certainly looking forward to trying to get one, or at least try and include FTA in some capacity for that junior sort of model in amongst our tournament here in Sydney. But I've been chasing you fellas, particularly Chris and T, for the last couple of years now. Like this is a big fish I've been trying to land for a while. And stoked that we're finally here. Really keen on collaborating. But I suppose what has made you interested in getting involved in the Nines Premier League and certainly this Sydney Qualifier as well?
Far out, man. Yeah, shit. Just touching on that, we felt bad, like, because I always had mentioned to you, like, we didn't want to put a team in and not be fully committed and not commit to the cause. So, and it was just it felt like dishonoring you in a way and disrespecting you in a way without, if we were going to agree and not, give you our best. So I feel like we're in a position now to be able to give you our best and showcase like what we have from the area and things like that. And I think that's what the biggest, that's why we jumped on board. We just believe that there's so much talent out here, raw talent, like, and you can see that with area. I believe Penrith's got one of the biggest junior systems in Australia.
The biggest, eh? I think it's the biggest, or is it just next? Or is it the same sort of partnering with Parramatta still?
No, I think Penrith have got him in terms of numbers.
Bragging.
Yeah. But and it's like as you said, but it's hard for Penrith, I guess, to keep all those players. And when you look around the NRL, how many players from within Penrith district have gone out and played for them. It's hard because some of them are obviously from the area as well, and you see that. But I guess like anything, you can't keep them all. So but I guess it's just a chance for us to showcase a mixture as well. Like we'll get into squads later, but the older boys that have gone before, some of the guys that actually gone on and play in NRL and looking to give back, but also the young ones that are coming through, and I guess showcase their talent, where they're from, connection, and get, I guess, eyes on them as well, for them to have a crack at it, and also play with some of those older boys that you never think you get the chance. It just it combines generations.
Sure.
I guess I'll look at someone like, say, Michael Jennings, right? He's playing with our Ron Massey team at the moment, 300 odd games. He's 37 now. And some of the guys he's playing with, 18, 19 years old, and guys that would have, looked up to him, watched him come along, and watched him play, not only them, but their parents as well. So it's just connecting generations, and you walk away and you get to say, oh, I got to play with Michael James or Bryce Cartwright or something like that. So showcasing, but also connection, probably the biggest one.
We found that model is sprinkled along most of our teams. Sometimes too top heavy and sometimes too light on, so having the right representation of both. But I think the fact that you have a reason why, like from the area, the guys are from the area as well, and they're playing for it. It's that intrinsic motivation. And then you've got a young up-and-comer who's playing at St. Mary's, pissing his pants going, man, I'm playing with Michael Jennings and I'm going to be playing against George Rose's team or whoever it may be that's playing. It's that really good combination. But once again, I suppose it just amplifies and multiplies 18, adult men who are out in the field being an example for the community again. Which is, just speaks further to what you're doing. But
that was a big thing for when I had a discussion with T was we're making sure that our team are all from the West, like are all from the area. Because I've looked at some of the teams that you've had on board, and they've got some superstars from all over the place. But what makes us so authentic is just having all our boys from Western Sydney, and it's pretty cool. We're excited about it, man. Like, just can't wait to, even if we come to this tournament and we don't win it, it's the fact that we're able to say, look, we're all boys from Western Sydney, showcasing what we've got, having a crack, having some fun, reconnecting with each other, connecting the older boys to the younger ones to the older ones, and just going out there and having a crack.
I think that there'll be some teams as well that'll be, and you will know them just from past experience either playing with or against, that are going to be like, oh, how good's this? Sitting in camp chairs next to each other wearing different jerseys, but still having a feed. Your wives are sitting together and your kids are playing just like old times or even currently. So that's one of the great takeaways that I certainly get as one of the directors of it, is sitting there watching, whether you played first grade or not, a lot of guys who know in the footy circles, their families know each other, and it's all for the right reasons, which I think is it's a real asset feeling as part of the whole tournament. But I suppose, who are you getting on? Like like you said, biggest junior base in Australia. You should have a pipeline quite big. Have you got anyone sort of locked away? Are you stealing some players from other teams, or what's that sort of look like?
Name drop them, Chris.
That's on you, bro. Name drop on you. Let them know.
They're all playing somewhere else.
Time to make some noise in this competition.
Blake Austin, what are you doing, Blake Austin? Like I spoke about, the Jennings boys are keen to jump on board. Bryce Cartwright, he's keen to have a crack. For the area, so we're keen on that. The feeder boys are keen to have a crack. But I guess we just got to look at eligibility and how that all unfolds. Matty Moreland's from the area as well. I mentioned Blake. Osto. Osto. There's a lot of boys out there that are obviously we're going to put some young boys around them as well. Some good kids playing.
Have you got any name drops of the young kids that we should keep an eye out for as well, that you think would be electric in a nines format?
I'll name drop. I don't want to give you names, bro. But
you're stealing everyone else's.
I'll mention two, man, that are in mind at the moment. Nico Apelu, current New South Wales Cup player for Penrith. He's a prop, but he's got a small frame, but just fast feed. Loves the contact, but he's one to definitely look out for.
Yep.
And the other one I'll mention is Sam Curtin, currently playing in our Ron Massey team.
Okay.
But this kid I've known for a long time. I actually met him playing tag. He was playing tag for Australia. He's played tag for Australia and New South Wales, and decided to come back to have a crack at footy, and he's just been killing it, man. This kid probably run
Fast.
He's quick, man.
Yeah.
He's quick
fast.
and can jump like he's got hops.
Man, I think
He's
it's
got
a
hops,
recruitment
man.
strategy as well. Like a few of the teams have defected to have a look at tag and touch players because there's so much space. And if you're a whippet and you're a fullback, no worries. If you can rip a ball from your hip 30 meters, you are, you're highly sought after. So that sounds handy.
Yeah, but those are 2 hours. Yeah,
Big Rafa?
Big Rafa was still working on Big Rafa might go to the NFL. So,
I don't know if you've seen, it's gone viral. He scored a try off a kickoff for our St Mary's Massey teams. Played a bit of cup.
We'll clip that on this while you're talking.
Yeah, he's about 6'6",
120 kilos.
Has he got a motor on him? Like,
Motor, man.
yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Goosey run over a few people. Like he's speak of Jonah Lomu. Like,
see, that's why I retired from footy. I can't, like, this unfair, these prototypes that you produce out here, 6'6" and can goosey.
that's what we all stop.
You'll laugh too when you see the clip.
clip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, it's crack up. It's all time though. Great try.
What about have you got any current NRL players that'll be getting around your team that might run the water for you, or just be generally down there to support like they do with, I suppose, your academies? Yeah,
so I've got all the New South Wales boys locked in to do all that stuff. God willing, it doesn't clash with the what's it called, Pacific Champs.
Oh yeah, yep.
But yeah, all the boys are going to jump on board. Critter, Spenny, Tito, Jerome, Bizza, they're all going to jump on board and help out somewhere in the team, whether it's running water or being cheerleaders on the sidelines.
You can imagine the vibe on the sideline.
They're all going to have boom boxes somewhere.
Yeah, 5 boom boxes, clash of music.
Yeah, so it'll be cool, man. It's going to be your time. Yeah.
Ty go around it?
Yeah, so Ty's going to jump on the field, man.
No way.
Ty's going to jump in there and have a crack. I've actually given him as soon as we confirmed we were going to jump in, I told him, he was one of the first people I messaged, and I said, better get your fat ass ready, man.
He'll want to play 7 for you as well, too.
I'll
tell you how
he's going to try and chip and chase, and instead of chasing, he'll be screaming at others to chase.
Right, he was a gun. He was a gun when he was younger.
Freak.
Like, yeah.
He was 19 when I was at the Roosters.
Yeah.
And was like no one could touch him. And he was a bowling ball then too. He was overweight. Brian Smith used to make him box. And then Brian Smith stopped him from boxing because he was punching the piss out of all the A-graders. Like, he was just too good. And he'd train it in every other week. Former NRL player, I'm not sure if he's still around as well, Tina Arona.
Who?
Yeah, he's meant to be on the podcast.
He's supposed to be here today.
Yeah, he's busy, sunbaking up on the Gold Coast, no doubt. But I remember just watching him, and that was a team that was like 2 of us, Ashek, Dylan Napa. I think Victor Radley might have been just a year younger, but Woody Cordner. This was a Australian team as 19-year-olds, and he would play almost like what the new lock is now, this roving role where he could play out the back, out front. He was just a freak, like athletic freak. So I'll be interested to see what number you put on his back and how big he can get.
He can have whatever number he wants.
It'd be good to have him out there, man. He's actually quite he's gifted, man.
Yeah.
To be able to play footy and then transition into fighting. He can dance as well, so
he can move.
What can he do? And the good thing is that, like you said at the start, he's taken his hometown, this area
100%.
with him all around the world. You know, and he doesn't change his spots or his colours for anyone. It's just, that's exactly who you get. And,
he's authentic, absolutely.
Which is awesome. But I suppose you've had a lot of experience, obviously playing hundreds of games of first grade and also coaching now. You're done with that decision of how you're going to be coaching this format. Is it? And you also played, for the Cookies in the international nines.
Yeah.
How are you going to coach this team and control them with the profiles of players that you got in there as well? Managing ego is going to be tricky.
I won't give too much away, but I just know from experience, like I've played a bit of nines. It's only 9-minute halves, so more times you got the ball, more likely you're going to win. So you got to keep the ball away from the opposition. And it's not about playing side to side as well.
Yeah.
You got to have some sort of go forward, and just keep the ball alive. You just got to unsettle the defense as much as you can, and just be willing to constantly defend, and just hold on to the ball. So, but yeah, I'm not going to give too much away because we're going to have some guys there with some natural flair, and you don't want to take that away from them as well. You want them to play footy, express themselves. We've got some young guys that are going to come on board and do that. So you don't want to take that away from them. But I guess at the end of the day, I guess our messaging around it will be just as long as we hold on to the ball, keep the ball away from the opposition, more likely we'll win. So
yeah, good tactic. Keep the cards close to your chest. Don't tell anyone. So we, as part of every team that enters, we always contribute some money towards the winners to put towards a not-for-profit. Do you have one of choice? Are you contributing it back to yourselves to actually then be able to run more programs or more workshops for kids and adults? What's that sort of look like?
Yeah, so it'll be just that. It'll be flowing back into our community projects, awesome. All our sporting clinics, community events that we run for the community, and that's something we'll look at helping out with. So hopefully, man, we come have a good crack, win it all, and just flood it all back into our kids, man. They're the future of our they're the future. So let's make sure we look after them,
I'm sure regardless we'll be able to find other ways that we're able to pull together. I suppose one of those being sponsors. Like, have you got any sponsors that are going to be, part of, growing what you're doing, going back into the community? Are they from out here? Are they from, the UFC? And
I guess something that we're lucky with and fortunate is we've got so many people that, run local businesses that are willing to get on board.
That's awesome.
I'll get Chrissy to touch on that, but yeah, they're always willing to help out, put their hand up, volunteer, in all the projects that I guess that we do as FTA. But I'll get Chrissy to talk to about.
Just as Geoff mentioned, we're very fortunate, man, and blessed to have these businesses, local businesses that are always willing to anything we've done really with like clinics and community projects. They've always jumped on board. So Universal Barbershop, one of the top, probably the top. Barbershop in the area at the moment, jumping on board to help us out. The Athlete, I think that's how you pronounce it. My apologies.
Is it Athlete?
Athlete. Yeah.
I've seen them on the New South Wales trainers shirts.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Yeah. They've always been massive supporters of us.
Awesome.
They're gonna jump on board and be a major sponsor for us. Gripstar socks.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. They're huge. My wife played touch with the owner there, I believe, and they've had that great connection there. And again, just any community project we've done, they've always just jumped on board and helped out. And a few of the boys with scaffing businesses in the area, they all said, whatever you need, man, chuck us on there. We'll help you out. So shout out to those people at the moment, man. And obviously we're open to anything else. So if you're watching this and you're keen to jump on board and support the area, get involved.
Absolutely. It's a pretty marketable team to jump into. And obviously the initiatives of where that funding goes towards, whether it be the entry into the qualifier or the existing workshops and sporting tournaments that you used to do, pretty exciting stuff. But last one, I suppose, is the wrap-up question. What can we expect in the lead-up to game day from FTA? I know that I'll try and get back down here in the next couple of months and unearth some more coaching tactics from you or some name drops.
Name drops, yeah.
But, what can we expect in the lead up and what's a successful tournament look like to you guys?
I guess just probably unearthing the next generation of footy players from out here, giving them exposure to a larger audience. But just a whole lot of vibe, man. Yeah. Probably seen on socials how well we do not only the community projects, but also when the 1-4 boys get around the area, everyone comes and supports. Everyone wants to be in their videos. They're well known for their New Year's Eve fireworks show too. So there's going to be some fireworks And I'm not talking fireworks like explosion fireworks, but also like just fireworks energy around the group and connection. So
for sure.
Loud and proud, man, really. That's who we are. That's what we're all about, man. We don't shy away from representing Western Sydney. And so just expect us to be loud, man, and proud of who we are and what we do. So man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, boys, for jumping in. I'm excited to get back down here, get out west again. 2-7 Project, obviously give them a shout out for the podcast. Thank you so much for allowing me to have you here today in your own home area. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of months working with you guys, and then ultimately seeing how far we can grow this thing and give back to the area as well. So thanks again.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks for your time, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Easy.